Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stage Dive Podcast. It's been a while. It has been a while. City Hillbilly, Mr. Steve, over here with another album review. I apologize for the lack of uploads. You know, life is slowly getting back to normal. Got more busy at work. Education is also important. So I had to take a little break. And we still know why Fred is not able to make it here to do any pods with me. So I will be continuing the reviews on my own. And this one I would have loved to release a lot earlier. And it's based on Lamb of God. Lamb of God, also known as LOG, was formed in 1994 from Richmond, Virginia of the US of A under the name Burn the Priest, and they changed their name to Log. I'm not going to get into the history of that. They are known for their groove metal, thrash metal, metalcore, and elements of death metal, all that cool stuff, you know? They released 10 studio albums, and today we are focusing on their self-titled album, which was introduced to the world on June 19th, 2020 through Epic Records and Nuclear Blast Records. The personnel consists of Randy Blythe on vocals, Mark Morton on guitar, Willie Adler on guitar, John Campbell on bass, and Art Cruz on drums. Yes, first record without Chris Adler. Album art consists of multiple hanging pocket watches that land on 12 o'clock. The glass on the pocket watches are damaged. There's a closed pocket watch, as well as one that is open where you could see the mechanics of it. The background seems like a vintage watercolored art painting. How I rate albums, each track is marked out of 1. I rate them quarterly and we get a percentage. Let's begin with track 1. Memento Mori. Enters a massive explosion of classic log, slow groove elements, good fills by the drummer, vocals are decent, generic type of breakdown. To be honest, the song is not memorable. It doesn't fully grasp the lyrics. And the lyrics, the deterioration of the human race, the dependence of technology on how individuals will do anything to get those followers on those medium platforms. How they drown themselves in depression because they are not influential in the eyes of random spectators. As 0.25 out of 1. Don't we all just love the sleazy politicians? Well, Checkmate, kid. That's what this song is about. Checkmate has a slightly southern guitar intro. Not too many transitions except for the drumming. Guitars are okay, vocally it's standard. But at least the drumming is standing up to the log standards. 0 out of 1. Would you like a mosh song that's based on the con side of media? How individuals crave attention and would do anything for those likes? How large corporations brainwash the individual with money and eliminating the importance of quality of life. Well, this song has good guitar work, a cute breakdown, a nice solo, that southern feel, and sweet bass riffs, but still lacks the grasp of your attention. Gears is most likely the song for you then. For me, it's a 0.25 out of 1. Track 4, Reality Bath. Now, Reality Bath is based on a serious topic, which the states have been having major issues with, the fear of another school shooting. It's terrifying how this is becoming the new normal, which it shouldn't be. I do love the bass intro, it's scary, and it's ready. It's a perfect way to transition into a pre-verse build-up, right into that heavy verse. It's also sung very well. It's a very solid track, 1 out of 1. New Colossal Hate is track number 5. This song contains a nice intro with a decent verse. It's in your face. Very good instrumental structure throughout the song, which includes solid guitars, solid bass, and aggressive drumming. I do enjoy how the chorus is sung. And yes, it is about the closure of the American borders. And it seems like the album is picking up. 1 out of 1. Track 6, Resurrection Man. This contains classic log drumming with eerie guitars. It has those standard log style grooves and choruses. But what I did like was the introduction to a distorted punk section. And what is this song about? How the lower class economy suffers the most and little help is provided to them. 1 out of 1. Track 7, Poison Dream, featuring Jamie Jasta. Alright, we have a decent classical log entrance again. Good guitar and drum structure, and yes, this includes the bass. Very good stuff. But JJ's section changes the vibe of the song, which gives it a more of a hardcore style. Lyrics: you are just a number. You are easily replaceable. Your only job is to produce money for the corrupted companies. You are meant to suffer. 0.5 out of 1. Track 8, Roots, featuring Chuck Billy. Distorted punk beginning. The post verse is very odd, very unexpected. Clean vocals. It works. The solo is a perfect addition. I love the energy. And I do believe that the energy was missing in a couple of these songs throughout the record. And it has a good outro. When I first started reading the lyrics, I thought it might have to do with the devil, but it's actually about the pipelines getting built on native land. 1 out of 1. Bloodshot Eyes. What does it contain? An upbeat intro. The song also has a very new metal vibe. I like the high-pitched, harsh vocals provided by Mr. Randy. And what is it about? Well, bloodshot eyes, right? Overcoming the drug addiction and never wanting to go back. Or it could also be about a bad relationship. 0.5 out of 1. Track 10, the final track, On the Hook. Well, this opioid issue is only getting worse, right? And I believe that this is what this song is about. Aggressive intro, more punk-oriented, with good deep vocals. But the chorus is generic. We also have an interesting breakdown on this song. It is a headbanger and a mosh influencer track. 0.5 out of 1. So I tallied up the points and got a 60%. Listen, this album can please original fans, but unfortunately it doesn't provide any new creative skills that Log can produce. It's a standard album. And I did review this album with an open mind because, I'll be honest with you, I am not the biggest fan of Log, but I do respect them. I really do. And there's certain albums that, if I do rate them, they're going to be high 80s. I also spoke to many friends who are huge fans of Lamb of God, and some did agree with me. As I mentioned before, I respect Log to the point that I even go watch them live. And I've seen them live a good amount of times, and their pits are massively brutal. They always perform and please the crowd. I got to actually experience them at Rockfest Montebello, closing up the night, which was their only tour date that year. I can't remember what year it was, but it was a while back. I've even seen them at Heavy MTL, as well as their own headliner tours. Even though I do not fully connect with this record, I am still pleased to hear that a fair amount of people did. So thank you, Lamb of God, for being an important staple in heavy metal. Thank you all for listening to the Stage Dive Podcast. It's your City Hillbilly Steve. And don't forget to stay punk, and don't forget to stay metal.